This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, fire marshals are investigating a fatal fire in industry. Maine Department of Public Safety spokesperson Shannon Moss says fire marshals were called to 14 Mose Cove Road around 2 o'clock this morning. A family of 4 lived in the home. The mother and 2 children, ages 6 and 10, were able to make it out of the home safely after waking up to the sound of the smoke alarm. Moss says the father did not make it out. His remains were taken to a local funeral home to be examined. Moss says the cause of the fire is still under investigation, but there is no evidence of foul play. Fairfield police are investigating a robbery at a convenience store. Public Information Officer Casey Dugas with the Fairfield Police Department says they received a report of an armed robbery at the Circle K at 149 Norwich Walk Road just before 2:30 this morning. Dugas says when law enforcement arrived, the suspects had already fled the scene. And a Hamden man pleaded guilty in U.S. District Court today to possessing child sexual abuse materials. According to a release from the Department of Justice, 31-year-old Kevin McVicar possessed child pornography on his cellular device, among other electronic devices. The images and videos were obtained from the internet and online forums. McVicar faces up to 20 years in prison, a $250,000 fine, and up to a lifetime of supervised release. Bangor Police and Fire Rescue responded to a rollover crash on State Street this morning. According to Sergeant Jason McCambly, a 44-year-old woman suffered a medical event while traveling down State Street, causing her to lose control of her vehicle. The woman's vehicle went up an embankment and rolled onto its side. McCambly says the woman suffered non-life-threatening injuries and she was transported to Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center for evaluation. A multi-vehicle crash on Route 1A was just one of 3 accidents to occur in one day on the same road. The Holden Police Department says a male driver allegedly passed multiple motorists before striking a vehicle and losing control and then hitting a tree. They say the driver was transported to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Another passenger was also treated for minor injuries.
3 cars, very busy road in the summertime in Maine, and sometimes people get impatient. And I don't know the circumstances yet. This is still under investigation, but passing multiple cars in a do not pass lane where there's lots of traffic is the recipe for trouble.
Holden PD urges everyone to follow the rules of the road and reminds them to drive safely. An attempt to locate a wanted person in Waldo County ended up with 3 people being arrested. On August 4th, state police went to a residence on School Ridge Road in Liberty. They found 27-year-old Cole Libby at his home and arrested him on warrants from 3 different counties. Troopers say Libby was also allegedly in possession of approximately 50 grams of fentanyl. They found several firearms at his home, as well as drug scales and approximately $8,500 in suspected drug proceeds. 28-year-old Felicia Glidden and 56-year-old Randall Smith, both of Liberty, were also in the home. Both are convicted felons. Police say Glidden was allegedly in possession of methamphetamine and prescription drugs. Smith allegedly was in possession of methamphetamine, $1,700 in suspected drug proceeds, and 2 pistols. After searching the residence, troopers found numerous high-value items that were stolen, including a Can-Am side-by-side and a cannon. Libby, Glidden, and Smith are facing several charges, including drug trafficking. All 3 are out on bail. The investigation is ongoing, and if you have any connection to the missing items, you can contact the Maine State Police at 624-7076. 2 2.8 magnitude earthquakes happened near Centerville, Maine yesterday. The first one happened Thursday morning around 11:29 a.m. The second one happened at 7:09 Thursday night. Both happened very close to one another in between Columbia Falls and Jonesboro. According to Alice Kelly with the University of Maine's School of Earth and Sciences, this type of earthquake may have rattled the dishes in your home, but could have also seemed more like a large truck passing by, depending on where you were. Kelly says, surprisingly enough, the earthquakes are a byproduct of the Ice Age. The Maine CDC has identified a case of monkeypox in a Maine resident under the age of 18. It's the first reported case of pediatric monkeypox in Maine. The CDC is working to identify any others who may have been exposed and make the vaccine available to close contacts. Maine has received the monkeypox vaccine from the federal government, and it's making it available to close contacts of identified cases, as well as those at risk of transmitting monkeypox or becoming seriously ill. A statement from the Maine CDC says cases in people under 18 remain rare, and the risk to the general public is low. The National Institutes of Health announced a 5-year, $20 million research grant to Maine Health, University of Vermont, and the University of Southern Maine. The money will go towards expanding the work done by the Northern New England Clinical and Translational Research Network, improving community health in New England through biomedical research. Funding from the NIH will be invested in professional development for young researchers, new pilot programs to create preventable disease treatments, and community engagements throughout the New England area. Maine Health senior scientist Clifford Rosen says the grant will allow them to make an even greater impact in the New England region.
We reach out to all the primary care practices across northern New England, and we try to support research efforts among their practices and try to listen to what are the needs of the communities.
The grant was first given to Rosen and his peers in 2017 before being renewed this year. The U.S. Drought Monitor reports Maine's third consecutive year of drought. A.J. Douglas spoke to an expert who explains what's driving the problem. Seems like we're having some issues getting you that video right now. We'll try to get you that story in a little bit. In the meantime, let's turn things over and take a first look at our forecast.
Thank you, Peter. Your first weather today is brought to you by Goose River Farm Meat Store. So let's now get into the temperatures today. Right now, they're only sitting in the mid-50s to upper 60s. Bangorson at 63, 65 by Bar Harbor. It's a little bit warmer up there. And then we can see 59 up north in Holton. So it is a little chilly out there. Those highs will continue to warm up, though, throughout the rest of the day today. Right now, we have nothing really on the radar, no precipitation area, just increasing clouds just to the southeast of us. But we do have some showers that will linger through after a big storm off to our east is going to pass through Saturday, and those showers will linger over our area. So going into the overnight planner for tonight, we see that we do have mostly cloudy skies with temperatures in the low 60s, and they'll reach the upper 50s by the morning hours as the sun peaks out around 6 a.m. Peter?
Alrighty, Chase, thanks so much. And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, a food pantry in Lagrange is in need of donations. We'll tell you how you can help. And today marked the first day of a 3-day Jurassic Quest event at the Cross Insurance Center. We'll have those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
Looking to haul a new piece of equipment? Homeowners or commercial, Coops Truck and Equipment has the right trailer for you. Coops is the largest dealer of truck flatbeds and hauler bodies in the state and can replace any old rusty bed or outfit, any new truck. Our full-service facility can modify all truck and trailers with steel and aluminum fabricators on duty. We are your go-to place for CM truck bodies, H&H trailers, and load trail trailers. For trailers, truck bodies, truck outfitting, and more, it's Coops.
We're a AAA family.
We found out about Aaa Insurance through a friend who had actually mentioned it a while ago. We ran the numbers and it totally worked.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer and then Aaa Insurance. Definitely, we've seen a huge difference.
Switch to Aaa Insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching over to Aaa Insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more practice equipment.
In his world.
Why didn't we do this earlier? Why did it take so long?
We're a Aaa family now.
Aaa Insurance allows us to do so much more with our kids and spend more time with them.
To find out how much you could save by switching to Aaa Insurance, call 877-209-5384 for your free Aaa full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Living with metastatic breast cancer means being relentless because every day matters. And having more of them is possible with Verzenio, the only one of its kind proven to help you live significantly longer when taken with fulvestrant, regardless of menopause status.
Verzenio plus fulvestrant is for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer that has progressed after hormone therapy. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
Every day matters, and I want more of them.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
Welcome back. The U.S. Drought Monitor has reported Maine's third consecutive year of drought, and our A.J. Douglas tells us more about what's driving that issue.
What we're seeing this year is kind of an extension of dry conditions, below normal snowpack over a few years, and some below normal precipitation this year.
Nick Stoulis works as a Maine field office chief for the New England Science Center. The organization provides information to federal and state agencies on water resources. Stoulis says Maine needs prolonged rain to remedy this ongoing issue.
Thunderstorms passing through that are dropping a lot of rain in a really short amount of time. And with how dry the ground is in most of Maine right now, it's so hard packed that the water from that intense rain can't infiltrate down into the soil. So we're not getting a lot of benefit.
Reports of dry wells are one of many major impacts of the continued drought. The Maine Drought Task Force reported 38 dry wells so far this year.
Half of the state's residents rely on wells, domestic wells for their water. If those wells are having issues supplying water, it impacts their ability to, bathe and cook and clean and do all of the things that they need to do.
Mainers can visit our website at foxbangor.com to learn more about how to report a dry well and apply for assistance resources. A.J. Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
Although dinosaurs are long extinct, people's fascination with them is still as alive as ever. Today marked the first day of a 3-day Jurassic Quest event at the Aaa Insurance Center. Our Dylan Holloway went back in time millions of years to give us this story.
The Jurassic period has been described by scientists as having been the golden age of the dinosaurs. And while this period ended about 145 million years ago, Jurassic Quest is helping dinosaur lovers experience what it was like when these awesome creatures ruled the planet.
Basically, what Jurassic Quest prides itself on is educating families and communities.
Jurassic Quest has invaded the Aaa Insurance Center to give folks a weekend full of prehistoric fun. Dinosaur trainer Brainy Betts says this is the first Jurassic Quest to take place in the state of Maine. She says Jurassic Quest works closely with paleontologists to make sure everything is as scientifically accurate as possible.
And we believe that paleontology is something of a gateway science, so it leads to interest in things like biology, which leads us to our own ancestry, as well as astronomy, and even zoology, and many, many other different fields. So we're very excited to bring that to Maine for the first time ever.
Brainy Betts says tickets to the event sold out quickly, but there are still upgrade features and add-ons available for purchase. You ever seen dinosaurs in person before?
No, because they're extinct.
Yeah? But they seem to be around here. There's a baby one right over there. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Some of the activities happening at Jurassic Quest include a fossil dig, arts and crafts, dino rides, and the chance to meet and interact with baby dinosaurs like Tina the T-Rex. Awesome. Can I pet Tina real quick?
Oh, absolutely. And by the way, oh yeah, she's very sweet. Oh goodness, Tina, stop.
All types of dinosaurs can be found at the event, such as the Utah Raptor, Spinosaurus, and this reporter's personal favorite, the Dilophosaurus. Jurassic Quest runs until Sunday night. For information on future events, visit JurassicQuest.com. Reporting from Bangor, I'm Dylan Holloway for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Very great there. And meanwhile, in an effort to reduce plastic in the environment, Beth C. Wright Cancer Center is teaming up with Shaw's for their Reusable Bag Program during the month of August. With every $3 reusable bag purchased, $1 will be donated back to a non-profit in the local area. It's an easy way for shoppers to give back to their community and the environment as part of the regular shopping routine. If a shopper does not direct the donation within 7 days, the $1 donation will automatically be directed to the nonprofit chosen each month by store leadership. For more information, you can check out shaws.bagsformycause.com. A food pantry in Lagrange is looking for donations. It's doing what it can to feed families in the nearby area. Our Matthew Jurancic has more.
This is what they live off of, what they get at the food pantry. This is it. There's no extra.
Those are the words from Lagrange Blue Cross's head volunteer Diana Salisbury as her group at the Blue Cross Food Cupboard received less food than expected from retailers like BJ's and Target. Located on Bennick Road in Lagrange, the food pantry's mission is to help families in the greater Lagrange area who suffer from food insecurity.
Our ministry is to feed people, and to me, that's everything. That's why we're all here.
Volunteer Will Druin says the pantry's need for donations is more urgent now than ever.
We usually have anywhere from 50 to 75 families. And then on Saturday, we have anywhere from 75 to 150 families. And we also have like about 500 families that we serve periodically. And we're getting more and more each and every week.
Consisting of fridges filled with perishable food, shelf-stable food, and boxes with fresh produce, Lagrange Food Pantry does the best it can with its current situation. Volunteers at the organization say besides not having enough food, their fridges are outdated and not energy efficient, and the pantry does not have enough money for these upgrades. Yet through these tough times, Druin knows he can rely on his peers to make magic happen.
I'm so thankful for the people that come here and donate their time with me. I can count on them. And that means a lot too, because you cannot run a food cupboard without the people.
When they look at me with tears in their eyes and tell me this is what they're going to eat for the week, yeah, it's worth it all.
Lagrange Food Pantry is always looking for donations, and if you're interested in donating, feel free to head to Governor's Restaurant Bakery in Old Town on the 22nd between 4 and 8 p.m., where there will be raffle prizes that are auctioned off, shelf-stable food collected, and even donating 10% of all proceeds. Reporting from Lagrange, Matthew Jurancic, ABC7 and Fox 22.
And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, United Way of Eastern Maine partners with Penquist to bring back the Fill the Bus event. And in sports, Maine field hockey is back for its 2022 season, and as defending conference champs, the expectations remain high for the Black Bears. Well, that story right after the break.
Al, did you make that call?
Honey, we already have Medicare. Why do I need to call?
Alan, the Feldman said we may be able to get additional benefits with a Medicare Advantage plan right here in our zip code with $0 monthly premiums.
Honey, what do you mean additional benefits? We turned 65, we got Medicare. That's all there is to it, right?
I'm talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. We have traditional Medicare, which is only Medicare Parts A and B, but not Part C.
Wait. So not everyone on Medicare is a Part C plan?
No, that's why we need to call, because there may be plans available with additional benefits that aren't covered under Medicare Parts A and B. We don't have a Medicare Part C plan which covers everything in Part A and Part B plus extra benefits in Medicare Part C.
What kind of extra benefits?
There are great plans that may be available with extra benefits like dental, vision, and hearing.
Did you say dental?
Yes, dental. Medicare Part C plans could include dental benefits that help cover routine dental exams and teeth cleanings, plus dental x-rays, fillings, gum disease treatment, and dentures.
We need that. I'm calling.
If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now because there may be plans with additional benefits available that are simply not covered under Medicare Parts A and B, like routine dental coverage. If you're on Medicare, you can call even if you called last year. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. You don't get a plan with additional benefits automatically. If you're losing coverage, moving, or new to Medicare, call to speak with a licensed insurance agent. Remember, you don't get Medicare Part C benefits automatically. Call now for your free 2022 no-obligation Medicare benefits review. Call 800-413-8094. 800-413-8094.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Andersen is your best solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty.
Call now to schedule your free design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't miss out. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Sign up for You Pick 'em Red Sox at foxbangor.com. Pick who you think is going to win and compete against other fans for prizes.
Welcome back in. Thank you for staying with us. Happy Friday, everybody. 2021 was a breakout season for Maine field hockey. They had been knocking at the door of an America East title for years and finally pulled it off in shootout fashion versus Albany. And now they return in 2022, ready for their first title defense. Dave Peck has more.
I had an old coach that used to say your championship is won months before you begin. And it's when other teams aren't putting in the work and our team is.
Maine field hockey has officially clocked into the 2022 season, holding their first full practice on Thursday morning.
It does feel like the first day of going back to school.
It's just getting the kinks out and getting to know each other at first. You can't expect perfection right away.
But as defending America East champions, expectations for the Black Bears remain high, especially with last year's goalkeeper of the year once again anchoring the back line.
Being able to get a fifth year because of COVID is not something that people usually get the opportunity to do, so just having that chance, that was enough for me. Like, being able to play with this team another year and being able to get on the field one more time, like, why would I not do that? I think you'd be crazy not to, right?
While Borley comes back, the Black Bears enter the fall without reigning midfielder of the year Cassandra Mascarenas and All-American Hannah Davis.
We're definitely going to miss them a lot, but as seniors this year, we're just trying to continue what they started.
That starts with grooming the youngest sleuth of Black Bears and getting all 7 freshmen up to speed with Maine's championship culture.
Instilling that in them first, I think, is key to not even just having success in the field, but having a successful team dynamic and team-like relationships.
They may have youth, but they also bring back plenty of experience and a target on their back as defending champions and the top-ranked team in America East's preseason poll.
We'll get stronger as a team as we go, and the way that we play together will get better.
Next Monday, the Black Bears will suit up for an exhibition game against Boston University. Then it's on to the real thing.
It's always nice to get a game in, and then you figure out all the faults and you get stronger from there.
Reporting from Orono, Dave Peck, ABC 7 Fox 22 Sports.
All right, thanks for that, Dave. Looking forward to watch the Black Bears in their title defense this fall. I just can't wait for fall. So moving on to some football now, finally getting to that time of year. Just 30 days from the first NFL Sunday of the year. I am going to sit on my couch and watch Red Zone all day that day. But anyways, on Thursday, we got our first look at the Patriots. They hosted the Giants for the first preseason game of the year. It was the Giants coming out on top by a field goal at the end, but it was really good to watch the Pats. We got our first look at some of the rookies yesterday. No Mac Jones, but I was really paying attention to rookie offensive lineman Cole Strange and then wide receiver Tyquan Thornton. He proved he was more than just a guy with a quick 40 time last night. He actually picked up his first career touchdown in the NFL. He scored a red zone touchdown on just the Patriots' second drive of the game with Hoyer rolling out. He catches his pass right here for the touchdown.
It was just basic fundamentals. It's something that we worked on, throughout the week, putting emphasis on the red zone. And it just goes to show that, hard work definitely pays off.
Yeah, on a scramble, it looked like he just came back out of the route when Brian scrambled to his right. And, Tyquan came back out, and that was a good red area scramble play. It's fairly common. Those happen a lot, but they did a nice job executing it.
And I cannot wait to watch these guys come September. Alrighty, that's sports. Here's Chase Ropenack with your full 5-day forecast. Chase?
Thank you, Tyler. Our main weather today is brought to you by Varney Ford. Varney Ford in Newport gives 1 full year maintenance on every new and used vehicle they sell. Come visit them and see their huge selection of cars and trucks, the nice car and truck people. All right, so let's get into the temperatures out there for today. Our highs are in the, looks like upper 70s for us. Bangor sitting at 78 degrees. Bar Harbor sitting at 77. Rockland as well. And then, slightly cooler up north. We can see Holton at 74. So the temperatures are all around the same today in the mid to upper 70s for us. So the sun will be beaming out there today. We do have a UV of 7, just like yesterday, which means the burn time will still be 30 minutes. So make sure you have your hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, and find some shady areas while the sun is out and about today. Looking into the temperature trend for this week, it's going to start to slightly rise. We're going to get into the lower 80s Mondays and Tuesday. And then going into Wednesday, it's going to take a dramatic drop down to the lower 70s, and then we'll slightly start increasing again by Thursday, getting to the mid 70s. So looking at the Muggy meter with these temperatures, it is going to slightly ramp up once we get to Tuesday. But right now we're in the comfortable region. So this weekend's going to look pretty good for us with dew points in the lower 50s. But then, as I said, looks like by Tuesday they're going to ramp up, getting close to the mid 60s. So it will get a little muggy by then. Looking at the radar from afar, we do have some cloud cover of us with this low pressure system that is decreasing as it travels. So it's still got some showers lingering in there, but it looks like nothing is going to come into our area, so we're in the clear. But as we do look into tomorrow, though, we will see some showers coming in late at night that will linger with this big storm that is actually going to be right past through here. And then looks like some of those storms are going to linger just to the east of Bangor. So there might be a little drizzle here and there, nothing too severe, so nothing to worry about there. But with the wind speeds right now in Bar Harbor, we see we have 6 mile per hour winds coming from the northwest, and then Bangor also the same, 6 miles per hour. The winds aren't too strong though; they're nowhere near severe, so it's a pretty good day out there to be outside with the good weather. So for tonight's forecast, we are looking at a low of 57 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and maybe some breezy winds from the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Looking into tomorrow's forecast, we will have a high of 78. It will look beautiful out there, but we may have some slight thunderstorms coming in Saturday night that may bring some gusty winds and maybe some heavy rain. Going into your extended forecast for the rest of this week, we can see that Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 78 degrees, maybe a slight rain chance early Sunday morning. Monday and Tuesday will bring some beautiful weather with temperatures near 80 degrees, and then Wednesday will bring some more rain as the temperature drops down to 72. Peter?
All righty, Chase, thanks so much, and still more to come after the break, so stay with us.
When it comes to finding the right health insurance for your small business, it can feel like you're the only one looking out for the well-being of your team. But when you partner with a nonprofit health insurer who not only understands your needs as a business owner, but puts your people over their profits, it allows your business to keep doing what it does best. With a team who can take comfort in knowing they're cared for, people over profits. Now that's a novel idea. Get a quote from your broker or visit healthoptions.org.
Savings just got even better on your favorite designer brands at the Label Shopper Summer Madness Sale. Take an extra 50% off summer fashion. Stop in today at the Summer Madness Sale. Label Shopper, great clothes, great prices.
Inflation, a broken supply chain, and high gas prices. Mainers everywhere are facing tough decisions about rising costs. Growing up as part of a small family business in Leeds, I learned what a struggling economy does to small businesses, jobs, and to working class people. And serving as a Marine in Afghanistan and Iraq taught me to stand strong for what's right in the face of adversity. I'm Jared Golden, and that's why in Congress, I'm an independent voice for you, taking on my own party to stand up for Maine families. I was the only Democrat to vote against trillions of dollars of President Biden's agenda because I knew it would make inflation worse. I've stood with law enforcement against defunding the police. I support cutting the gas tax and increasing domestic oil production. I'm working to lower prescription drug costs and standing firm against any cuts to Social Security and Medicare. I'll always be an independent fighter for you. I'm Jared Golden, and this is my family. I approve this message because when it comes to doing what's right for your family, I'll never back down.
Feel the difference of alpaca apparel from the Blue Alpaca Ranch and Store in Belfast. Stop by their ranch location to interact with these amazing animals and enjoy the beautiful Maine outdoors with your very own alpaca walk. Shop in-store or online today and take advantage of their free nationwide shipping. With their incredible selection of socks, sweaters, hats, and more, experience the unique qualities that alpaca fiber brings with the Blue Alpaca. Feel the difference.
Welcome back, Celebrity Family Feud, everybody. Let's get it on.
Celebrity Family Feud is all new.
This is my dream come true.
Where Hollywood's best get put to the test.
Got a good one for you tonight.
Celebrity Family Feud, new Sunday on ABC.
Welcome back, and finally tonight, United Way of Eastern Maine partnered with Penquist to bring back the Fill the Bus event. Volunteers collected school supplies for children in need at Walmart locations in Bangor and Lincoln. Renee Muscatel says the program is a way to help parents get their children ready for the school year.
It's really expensive to get kids back to school, we all know that, and I think now more than ever we are all feeling the pressure and the prices. And so this is just a way to really ease some of the financial burden that families are facing.
United Way will also be holding a Fill the Bus event for Somerset County on August 27th, where donations can be dropped off at either the Skowhegan or the Palmyra Walmart. Just a great way to help get kids set up for success this fall. All right, well, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your evening.